It's game time. Skybox, right up to your section, loaded up. How's everybody doing? Can anybody tell me what inning we're in? All right, boys, we take it back to highlights. In the sun and watching your favorite pitcher get lit up. Take him out. Can't even hear me through this glass. Come on, boys. Need to smell me a hot dog or something. Just know I'm alive. Woo! Let me pass out some highlights.
$14, I think that could
And this is one of the accounts we test in. So we can actually do great work for you. And this as well.
I can't tell. It's made by the same people.
So it goes to a human truth, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Same as the first one.
Oh.
So, you know, one of the things that Tony brought to Saatchi when he came on, and you know, me studying his work, I saw him go through Brazil after he left South Africa, and then subsequently went back to London, and then landed at Saatchi in New York. And you know, I remember in my interview, he said, "Okay, great work, blah blah blah. Any questions for me?" And after my first question was like, "Are you having a good time?" Right? So he was kind of stunned. Are you having a good time? Imagine me asking, or you asking anybody, "Are you having a good time?" Right? And I think you know, the creative manager almost fell to the ground because, you know. And he said, "Of course I'm having a good time. I wouldn't be here." Later I read about, you know, his philosophy on getting up in the mornings and being the best you can be and all that. A little cliche, but if you meet Tony, that's what he's about. But then what impressed me after that, I asked him, I said to him, all these years you've been traveling around and doing fantastic work that really gets to the problem solutions and so forth, and then wins awards and makes a lot of people famous. What is the key? Because at each of these shops, if you really study the business, he's come in, it's been a horrible shop when he started, and then he's risen to a different level. And he looked at me dead in the eye and he's like, "Oh, that's a good question." And he played it like he had sort of like stumping. And then I got the job, and then I realized what the secret was. It's really simple. He said, "You're going to come to this agency. We have like any agency in the world. Don't kid yourselves. Wiley & Kennedy, the Martin agencies, the Saatchi's, everyone. The agency will always have that pocket that no one wants to work on. It's awful work, awful clients. You can't get really decent work out of it. And there's also the pockets that do fantastic stuff." Okay. So he said to me, after being hired, "Okay, so I want you to realize something, that when you come in at 9 in the morning and you leave at 5, I want you to do all the work for all the accounts that you're in. Nobody works just on, he doesn't believe in working just on 2, 3 accounts. Everybody works on all the accounts, right? But then at 5 o'clock, I want you to give me an hour, at minimum, 1 hour of your time to think about any of the clients' interests, any of the clients. It could be the cough syrup thing, you know, are you sending it out for any kind of medicine or pharmaceutical? No. It can be for JCPenney's, it can be for anything, okay? If you like your idea and you think it's great and you can win us an award or it's going to get you something, come and show it to me personally or show it to any creative director. If we like it, we will go ahead and produce it with agency funds and not allow clients or nobody, no account folks, nobody. It's just a creative project fully. And then once we have it finished, if we still like it and love it, we'll take it to the client. We'll sell it. Wow, I was like, really? Really? Huh. Okay. Well, this is one of the campaigns that got sold through just like that. When you go work at Wyden, my friends that work at Wyden tell me, clients don't come to the shoots. They don't mess around with nothing. They literally you sell your concept, your idea, and you go produce it and you bring it back and here it is. Thank you very much. It's like, you know, going into a store and buying something. The industry has changed tremendously. I mean, nowadays, you get every other client, from the junior client to the senior client, showing up to the set. And that brings a lot of different skills within you to be able to manage that and be able to focus on the work. Because sometimes the accountant side person that's working with you is not going to really have the skills to keep that person in check. And they'll meddle in all the magic. You'll find a take that you really like, and the client's like, well, I'm not sure about that take. Can we make the person smile a little more? Or have them bite a little more and chew a little longer? And it really damages the work. I mean, it eventually damages it because they remember that person, that director took and shot that. And they keep it in there. They make little notes in their little booklets. And when you show them the cut at the end, they're looking for that one cut that they were looking for. They don't understand why you didn't choose it. It doesn't matter. They like the cut, but they don't see it. They don't see it in the context of the entire spot. They see it just like, I liked it, and I want that one. When you're doing work like this in an environment where the ECD and the creative director allows you to think freely, execute freely, and really bring out your own skills without having anything, you can do fantastic work. So, this is how Tony works. And if some of you want to go work for Tony, he's at Y&R. And he sure needs people. All right, so let's continue with the reel here.
No, you're good.